Welcome to Thoroughbred Action at Gulfstream Park. Brian Natta with you. Happy Preakness 149, everybody. Best of luck to all our friends up there in Baltimore. But we've got a big day here at Gulfstream Park as well. A couple of stakes, and of course in the Roar, the Race 11 finale, it marks the return of Crimson Advocate, who won the Royal Palm Juvenile Fillies last year and then went on to group success at Royal Ascot. Can't wait to see her back. And we've got Pete Aiello upstairs with your course and weather conditions.
The weather is beautiful, partly cloudy conditions with temperatures in the 90s. The main track fast, the Tapeta track always fast, and the turf course is firm. In race 1, scratch the 1, Cosmic Symphony. Scratch number 4, For the Thrill. And scratch the 7, Crash. Racing at Gulfstream. Dropping to last is Holy Kingdom. Off well outside, Norville Reach headed off for the early advantage. Here's speed from Cajun. Expectations sent through at the rail to take over while under a hold. In between horses in My Sarasota Queen, Royal Aberdeen, and Norville Reach are next. Down at the inside, Balenciaga Betty comes away second last and is on the improve. And after a bad break, the trailer is Holy Kingdom. On the muscle early, Joe Trejos and Cajun Expectation. Into the far turn, Cajun Expectation leads by 3. Second, My Sarasota Queen looking for room. Balenciaga Beggy is now at the inside. Out a bit deep on the course goes Royal Aberdeen. Royal Norville Reach has called it an afternoon, and a long way last is Holy Kingdom. So Balenciaga Beggy is going after Cajun Expectation at the quarter pole, but Cajun Expectation is still 3 lengths in front. Balenciaga Betty is now racing in second from the outside. My Sarasota Queen is third. Joe Trejos 3/16 from the money on Cajun Expectation with a 4-length lead. Balenciaga Betty is trying to get after with a 16th to go. Third is My Sarasota Queen. Final 16th of a mile. Cajun Expectation slowing down, but with a winning lead, it's Cajun Expectation in front. Second is Balenciaga Betty. Up for third, Holy Kingdom, and My Sarasota Queen. 112 and 4. They're in the gate, and they're off. Level beginning. Soon after the break, it was Plankton who went off heading for the early advantage. Moving up on the outside is Fear and Friday. In between horses, Time Miss is not far away. Exotic Dancer comes away fourth toward the rail. They're followed inside by Sweet Judy Blue, situates herself about 5 lengths behind. Darling Luna's on her outside, and Cool Tricks is widest of all. Take Your Point is next, and clear a length and a half of Shining Sky. It's a gap of 3 more to Arise Emma. She has 2 behind her. They are Na Dudette and Raina Mar. 23 and 3 for the opening quarter. The leader is Plankton on top by 3. Exotic Dancer is second, 2.5 better than Time Miss, who's now racing in third. Fear and Friday's out in the middle, and saving ground is Sweet Judy Blue. Darling Luna is in the yellow cap working between horses. Arise Emma tries to get motivated from the back. Just ahead of her is Take Your Point. Cool Tricks is there, and then it's a gap of another 4 to the trailers, Raina Mar and Na Dudette. They leave the backstretch and move on to the far turn. 46 and 3 for a strong half-mile speed. The leader is Plankton at 30 to 1 on top for Greenridge by 4. Fear and Friday second. Up on the outside, Darling Luna's now third. Looking for room at the inside is Sweet Judy Blue. Stuck in traffic as Arise Emma. Na Dudette swings wide on the course. Plenty of hopes if they can reach this long shot leader, and that appears a dubious task. It's Plankton in front by 7 lengths, 1/8 of a mile out. It's Plankton. That was Darling Luna who clips heels and unseated the rider. Plankton has won it. Second, Arise Emma. Third was Take Your Point, and then Na Dudette.
And they're off in the Curlin Florida Derby.
after 3/4 in 112-1. Known Agenda is now on to take over the lead. It's Known Agenda for St. Elias Stable. Florida Derby winner, Known Agenda. And they're off. Open Him has got the start thing timed perfectly as he's away very nicely again today and a length and a half in front. Adios Asher and capture the time second and third with Feast between horses. Dropping out to last, the late running Amor Lejano. And the run to the half-mile point, Miguel Vasquez has a big rainfall of Hope in Him, who's odds on and a length and a half in front. Adios Asher is second, capture the time third, Feast is fourth, and trying to motivate himself while last of all is Amor Lejano. 22 seconds flat for the opening quarter. They pass the 5/16. Open Him by a length and a half. Adios Asher tries to go get him. Good trip here for Diaz on capture the time third at the inside. Feast is fourth and still nothing from Amor Lejano. They run to the top of the stretch, a quarter of a mile out. The leader is still Hope in Him. On the outside, Adios Asher up the inside, capture the time. 3 back to Feast. Amor Lejano with too much to do. He's trying to get a slice. With less than an eighth to go, Hope in Him starts to slow down. Hope in Him a length and a half in front. Adios Asher runs at him. Adios Asher catching Hope in Him. Adios Asher! Adios Asher wore down Hope in Him with Feast third. Then capture the time and Amor Lejano. They're off. Level beginning. Soon after the start, it was Gold Franc who went hunting an advantage, driving through at the rail. Slipneer's on the go. These two race on. From the far outside, Builder Jack looking for some forward position. Uzziah. That's Breath Deeply, who was floated very wide around the first turn run. And just in behind them is Romping Runner. Out the rail goes Kuwait Towers in front of Gemstone Warrior. Texas Air Force lingers toward the back of the field as they complete the opening quarter with Titan doing battle with Slipneer. 23-4 for the level and distance. That's a rolling opening quarter. Titan on the outside, Slipneer toward the rail. They're a length and a half better than Gold Franc, who gets the best seat in the house, third behind the speed. Back to fourth, that's Builder Jack racing outside of Decisive Pride, who's toward the rail. Then it's the team of Romping Runner with Kuwait Towers down at the rail, a length and a half in front of Breath Deeply and Gemstone Warrior. Still toward the back is Barry the Builder, although he starts to pick off a few and he's had plenty of pace ahead of him. The trailer is still Texas Air Force. They leave the backstretch and move on to the far turn. Titan on the outside, Slipneer toward the rail, and Slipneer is still in front. He's 80-1. Second is Titan, 5 ahead of a driven Gold Franc. Decisive Pride getting underway. On his back is Gemstone Warrior. Winding up from between is Kuwait Towers. On their back, it's Barry the Builder. It's up for grabs here. They reach 3/4 in 1:11-2. And who do you like here? Slipneer on the ropes. Decisive Warrior rolls at the rail. Off cover, Gemstone Warrior stymied for racing room. Kuwait Towers. They come past the 8th pole. It's Decisive Warrior in front. Barry the Builder gets free late. Final 16th of a mile. Here's Gemstone Warrior and Barry the Builder trying to reach Decisive Pride. Here's the wire. It's a photo finish. I'm pretty confident the win photos between Gemstone Warrior and Barry the Builder with Decisive Pride third in 1:42 flat. Racing in the Monroe Stakes. Good start for Angel Natashiko, who heads off for the early lead. Ocean Club has speed, and up and around horses goes 30 Thou Kelvin. Ferrer sends 30 Thou Kelvin to the top. She clears the inside traffic and is on top by 2 in the run to the first turn from Ocean Club, who's together with Angel Natashiko second and third. In the blue colors, that's Charlie's Wish. She's in between horses today. At the rail, Empress Ellie is off the speed today. Starship Agenda's on the 3 wide side, and Towser is last. The opening quarter was 23-1. They have less than 6 furlongs to race. It's 30 Thou Kelvin and Ferrer calling the shots with a length to work with. Angel Natashiko is in a flanking position in second. Edwin Gonzalez has stronghold of Ocean Club and a pocket third toward the rail. Vasquez in a precarious spot with Charlie's Wish. She has to race between horses, so she can't relax. At the rail, it's Empress Ellie. Out in the middle, Starship Agenda. And the trailer is Towser. They went to half in 47 seconds flat. They leave the backstretch and move on to the far turn. Ocean Club is off cover early as she doesn't want 30 Thou Kelvin to braven up. 30 Thou Kelvin has the lead. Ocean Club moving to her right now, and these two put on some speed. They've opened 5 on Angel Natashiko. Then at the rail, it's Empress Ellie. Under a ride and not responding is Charlie's Wish as they race for home. 3/4, 109-1. Edwin Gonzalez aggressive early with Ocean Club. She sets sail for the money, 3 lengths in front. Long shot, Towser begins to close ground second. At the rail, Angel Natashiko is now third. Late run from Charlie's Wish. They come past the 8th pole. Ocean Club made that aggressive early move. Now she's trying to hold sway. Towser's on the outside, driven out Ocean Club. Ocean Club in front. Second, Towser. Third, Angel Natashiko. Fourth was Charlie's Wish. 139-3. And they're off. This favorite was away just okay. She was actually probably a step slower than the others. Good start for Timely Reward, who heads off for the early lead, so it's the other newcomer to take the early advantage. Aless Queen is now second, and Julie's Legacy finds her feet while in hand down at the rail in third. Out in the middle goes Brown Eyed Beauty, then Big Bouquet of Roses as this leader is working off the inside, and Julie's Legacy is trying to settle down behind her. A gap of 2.5 to Gouldian, and out the back is Five Eyes on Michael. Half a mile from the wire, the leader is Timely Reward, and Greenridge seeking a double in front to half a length. Aless Queen is there second. Down at the rail, Julie's Legacy will have to be a good horse for race from win from there. She's taking a ton of kickback in the career debut. From fourth, Big Bouquet of Roses, then back to Brown Eyed Beauty. They race to the 5/16. Zayas called on Julie's Legacy, and she was there for him. Julie's Legacy shoots through toward the rail at the quarter pole. Now he tries to catch a breather again. This leader's doing everything right. It's Julie's Legacy off the turn on top. 45-1 for the opening half mile. They come past the 8th pole with Julie's Legacy 3 lengths in hand. From the outside now, Aless Queen is second as the leader starts to tire a touch. Final 16th of a mile. Aless Queen trying to peg back Julie's Legacy. Julie's Legacy trying to get home. Julie's Legacy almost there. Aless Queen on the outside. Julie's Legacy. All in all, that was a really good effort from the winner, Julie's Legacy. She held off Aless Queen and 118-1.
Coast to Coast Pick 5. $1 minimum. Player-friendly 15% takeout. Coast to Coast Pick 5. Every weekend.
Candy Street gets the first call, but Hay River has a better first gear, and he's going to try to clear all the inside traffic, but Echezero will keep him out in at least the two-path for now. Go-Go G gets away in fourth. Followed between horses by Bold Advance. Down at the inside goes Darth, and in the between horses is the gray Danley. Two back to Pirate Radio. He's third last. Second last is Ambushed. He's dropped better than 10 lengths behind, and the early trailer is Noble Wave. And the run around the first turn, it's Hay River on top by a length. Candy Street is second from a tugging Go-Go G. He's three wide third. Edgar Perez has worked out a good trip for Echezero, fourth at the rail. Then it's Danley, and on his outside, Bold Advance. Moving out the rail, it's Darth. He's got his head up a bit now, about 6 lengths behind. A length and a half in front of Pirate Radio, then Ambushed, and Dial long distance to Noble Wave. They went the opening quarter in 24-1. They raced Pi a half in 47-4. So that was a big-time second quarter from Hay River, but he's still a leader of a length and a quarter over Candy Street in second at the rail. Echezero's on the improved. Go-Go G is next. Anthony Thomas working overtime on Bold Advance. He's about 8 lengths off the lead. Then it's Pirate Radio. Darth is not doing much running as they run to the top of the stretch. They move now with a quarter of a mile to go, and Hay River, he's traveled well. He's gone pretty quick, but he's doing it well. He's at the quarter pole, 2 on top. Candy Street is second. On the outside, it's Bold Advance into third. Echezero grinding home with Go-Go G. Hay River a quarter of a mile out. Speaking of grinding home, Bold Advance down the center continues to charge hard. At the rail, it's Echezero. Edwin Gonzalez trying to get one more furlong from Hay River. He's 2 on top. On the outside, Bold Advance tries to go get him, but time has run out. Hay River down the road. It's Hay River in front. He wins by a length and a half. Bold Advance with a solid effort for second. Candy Street ran third, then Echezero. 144 flat. And they're off. From the outside, Classic Car Wash gets the first call, headed off for the early lead by XY Point. Swervin comes out firing. Swervin ahead in front. XY Point is second from Classic Car Wash, who's well situated in third. In between horses, Celestial Glaze, and down at the inside goes Gatsby. Far outside, that's Avant Glory and Legacy Isle, the early trailer, half a mile from the wire. It's Swervin into the turn on top, 3 parts of a length, 3 wide Classic Car Wash at the rail, XY Point. Celestial Glaze is together with Avant Glory drawing closer, 2.5 lengths off the speed. Gatsby driven and not responding, and Legacy Isle underway from the back, and they race past the 5/16. Outside, Classic Car Wash. Inside, Swervin with a shot at him from third. Celestial Glaze dropping back is Avant Glory. XY Point toward the rail. Less than a quarter of a mile to come. They're on their way home. On the far outside, Celestial Glaze tries to motor Legacy Isle loose for the drive. At the rail, it's Swervin in between Classic Car Wash. It's Swervin in front. He has a host of challengers. Legacy Isle on the stand side continues to charge at him. 16th to go. Swervin trying to get home. Legacy Isle trying to pick him up. Here's the wire photo finish. Heads bobbing up and down. Did Swervin hold or did Legacy Isle nail him? It's a win picture in 110-1. And they're off. Lamcaro ridden hard for some early position. Mogo has speed. Here's the newcomer. Here's Monopoly of Honor charging to challenge. On the far outside is Sharp Wonders. They're 3 in line, past the wire the first time. Lamcaro a bit flat-footed at the break, but he secures the lead now over Monopoly of Honor in second, and out 3 wide goes Sharp Wonder in third. A great tracking spot for Mogo. Fourth at the inside. He's a length in front of Riverwalk, who races from fifth. He's 6 lengths behind. Back from there, Inherent Promise. He's a length and a half in front of Swift Delivery, who's toward the rail, and 8 off the lead. Another 2 to Il Siciliano, who's 2.5 in front of Awesome Life. Then Blue Spearman out the back early, while wide on the course, Son of a Slew. They complete a quarter in a rock-solid 22-3. They're rolling up front. On the stretch-out, Lamcaro has the lead. Lamcaro to the half-mile point, a length and a half in front. Racing on the outside second is Sharp Wonder. At the rail, Mogo has had a sweet trip getting started 3 wide. Inherent Promise. On his back is Riverwalk, held up in traffic, Swift Delivery. Moving in from the back is Blue Spearman. On his outside, Son of a Slew. Il Siciliano gets the shuffle as they round the far turn. Edwin Gonzalez with an aggressive move at the quarter pole. He sends Inherent Promise clear to lead by 2. Mogo off cover to try to go get him. Riverwalk runs with him. They're at the top of the stretch. Inherent Promise has the lead. Mogo to the attack now, second down the center, and it's Riverwalk far outside, Swift Delivery. They come past the 8th pole. Inherent Promise is in front, but Mogo's getting to him. Mogo on the outside. Inherent Promise toward the rail. Mogo wins. The money was spot on, and Mogo wore down Inherent Promise in 134 flat. They're off. They're off. Not a good start for Dubstep. She bobbled as 3 lengths slow. Good start for Winning at Ease from down toward the rail. Out in the middle, here's Barbara moving up. On the far outside, Slime Queen. Very wide to the first turn while trying to rectify that is the favorite Smart Spending. Dropping back a touch is Wick of Wisdom. The early trailer is Dubstep. The early leader is Winning at Ease. Winning at Ease heads around the turn, taken on by Slime Queen. Their heads apart. 3 back to Barbara. She's now third. Current Situation as the second choice races from fourth now. Smart Spending's on her outside. Nothing But Pumps is at the rail. She's gone 6 ahead of the 2 laggards at the back. They include Dubstep and the trailer Wicca Wisdom. They went to opening quarter in an energetic 23-3 as they race to the half-mile grounds. At the rail, it's Sunny Leone and Winning at Ease in front narrowly. Slime Queen is up alongside, keeping the heat on in second. Tugging into third is Smart Spending. At the rail, Current Situation. Shuffling back is Barbara. 3 wide, Nothing But Pumps. Dubstep with pace ahead of her starts to get a rally together, only 4 lengths off the lead. And the trailer a long way, Wicca Wisdom. They shuffle the deck and round the far turn. Smart Spending taken on now by Nothing But Pumps, who shoves a half length in front. Smart Spending is second, but she's been on a prolonged bid, and now she appears to have to flatten out a touch, doesn't she? On the outside, it's Dubstep back to fourth, and Barbara. They're at the top of the stretch. Nothing But Pumps turns for home on top. Trying to re-rally Smart Spending down the center, and Dubstep, there's an eighth of a mile to go, and Nothing But Pumps has bid this field a pleasant Saturday good afternoon. Here's Eliza Goodnidge for his second riding victory of the day. Here's Nothing But Pumps. From another area code, Wicca Wisdom is up for second while charging hard. About 5 ahead of Smart Spending third, then Current Situation. And runners away in the Roar Stakes. At the rail, Esperone comes out firing and clears and opens in a hurry. Snow Name away in second. Crimson Advocate is now third. Trying to drive it up toward the inside is Okiro. Out in the middle goes Lighting Clouds. And out kicked early is Sir Flash. And the run past the half-mile point. Esperon's on a mission here. He's opened a 4-length lead. Second is Crimson Advocate Okiro. Tightened up for racing room, but Zaya stayed with him, and now he's through at the rail. Outside, that's no name. Then it's Reef Runner ahead of Sir Flash as they race to the top of the stretch. The opening quarter demolished. 20 seconds flat. They run to the top of the stretch. It's Esperon who has to get tired. On the outside, Crimson Advocate takes aim second. 3 back to Okiro. Outside and Reef Runner at the rail, Sir Flash. They come past the 8th pole. Now Esperon is getting tired, and here comes Crimson Advocate on the outside. Reef Runner from between Sir Flash is a big number, but Crimson Advocate proves best. Up there for second was Reef Runner, third was Sir Flash, and 54-3.
That's a wrap on the 11-race Saturday card. We'll be back with you on Sunday, that traditional 110 first post. And we've got 9 of them for you to wrap up another 4-day race week here at beautiful Gulfstream Park.